everyone. So I wanted to talk about the idea of finding a neutral position. So this is important when it comes to learning to brace and lift heavy weights. It also is important in just everyday activities to get into a more neutral position will allow you to have less back discomfort and also carry loads and carry yourself a little bit better. So we're going to go through neutral and in lying down and all fours and then standing. So if you're having a problem understanding neutral, the best way to start is, hey cat, is by starting on your back, head tucked, chin tucked, and that low back fairly flat. I don't need it crushed against the ground, but maybe just a light fingertips through. In this position, I should notice that my top of my hips are fairly in line with my ribs. And sometimes what I need to do is let a little bit of air out, let the abs relax, and let my ribs kind of connect with my hips. In this position, I should feel some abdominal engagement. It might be uncomfortable in the beginning, especially in the neck if we're tight. That is a fairly neutral position. So learning to press and do ab exercises like dead bugs and lowers is a great way to reinforce that position. The next way we can progress it is to learn neutral in a quadruped position. So being on all fours, I like to just do a drill. So in here I am in extreme extension. So I'm really extending my back, extending my head, and here I'm in extreme flexion. I want to kind of go through and find that happy medium. And that's usually going to be a good place. From here, abs tight, ideally hips and ribs engaged. I can then do bird dog movements, keeping neutral, and then eventually staying neutral-ish, doing bear crawl type movements. The last thing we want to work on now is in the standing position. So this will be doing things like carries, lunges, daily movements, squats. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find my anchor, I want to find my feet, and from there I want to stand tall. A lot of times tall though is in an extended pattern. So I want to, from here, stand tall, let some air out. And in that position, just like on the ground, ideally my ribs now are attached to my hips. I can feel some ab bracing. If I'm carrying something, I might be engaging my lats to create good tension throughout my torso. If I'm doing a squat per se, if I'm doing back, I'm gripping the back, pulling down and right up. So finding that good neutral position versus kind of lift here, it's going to put a lot of strain on the low back. So when doing carries and lunges, stand tall, a little air out, connect, and then get to work. So give that a try.